Okay, so let's start with the sample number 1. So this is the sample number 1. So the problem is an employee received a 23,000 monthly. He received a monthly 1-month bonus and a 1-month 13-month pay. So here we are going to compute the yearly and monthly withholding tax. So what we are going to do. So this is the first that we are going to do is to compute first the contribution. Okay, we have the Philhealth. So we have 23,000 times 3.5% divided by 2. So we have the monthly payment of Philhealth of 402.50. And then the SS, based on the table, we need to pay 1,035. And for the pag-ibig, we need to pay 100 pesos. So the amount will be the monthly contribution of 1,537.50. So this is the amount that we regularly pay monthly. But we need to compute the yearly contribution by multiplying it by 12 months. So 1,537.50 multiplied by 12 will become 18,450. So this 18,450 is your total government contribution. Okay? Next is the allowable deduction. So we have the monthly bonus and monthly 13-month pay. So that will be our allowable deduction. So what we need to compute is to get the 1-month salary for the bonus, which is 23,000, plus the 1-month salary for the 13-month, which is also 23,000. So we have total allowable deduction of 46,000. Okay? So we already have now the computation. So let's start with the computation of the tax. So this one is the computation of tax. We now have the computation. We have 23,000 multiplied by 12 months. So we have the gross compensation income of 276,000. Then we add the other income, the one that we compute a while ago, by getting the 1-month bonus and 1-month 13-month pay. So we have 46,000. So we total the two to have the total gross compensation income of 322,000. Then the next that we need to do is to deduct the government contribution and the allowable deduction, which has the maximum of 90,000. So we have government contribution of 18,450 and the allowable deduction of 46,000 only. Why 46? Because the other income that we got from our 13-month pay and bonus is only 46,000. Okay? So this one is not taxable because it doesn't have the maximum amount of 90,000. That's why we are going to deduct that. Okay, so after deducting, we have now the total taxable income of 257,550. Okay, do you remember the computation of tax? As I've said before, when your salary is 250,000 below, they are not allowable to compute any taxes. So it is 0. So from the 257,550, the one that are going to compute only for tax is only the 7,550. Okay? So if you will take a look at the table, 250,000 means 0. So the remaining, you need to compute it by 20%. So this is the first table. Okay? So second table. So we have 7,550 multiplied by 20%. So we have 1,510. So 0 plus 1,510. So we have the progressive tax of 1,510. Okay. In order to get the monthly tax which is provided and which is deducted to our salary or to our pay slip, so you just need to divide it by 12. So we have 1,510 divided by 12 in order to get the monthly tax of 125.83 pesos only. So this one is the sample number 1. So let's proceed with the sample number 2. So this is sample number 2. For example, a financial analyst received a monthly salary of 40,000 a month. So aside from his salary, she received a yearly bonus and 13-month pay. He also received a monthly transportation allowance of 5,000. Okay, so how we are going to compute this first? So we are going to compute first the government contribution and then the allowable deduction. So we have the government contribution of the Philhealth, the SSS, and the Pag-ibig. So again, we have the basis of 40,000. So Philhealth is 40,000 multiplied by 3.5% divided by 2. So the Philhealth of the financial analyst is 700. The SSS maximum contribution is 1,125. And the Pag-ibig contribution is 100 pesos. So you add the 3. So you have the monthly contribution of 1,925. So, in order for you to get the government contribution or the yearly government contribution, you need to multiply it by 12. So, 1,925 multiplied by 12 or 12 months, so we have 23,100 yearly contribution. What about the the allowable deduction? Again, it says here that we have the 1-month bonus. So we have 40,000 plus the 1-month 13-month pay, which is also 40,000, plus the 5,000 monthly allowance, which is 5,000 multiplied by 12. So we have transportation allowance of 60,000 a year. So you add the 3, we have 40 plus 40 plus 60. So we have total allowable deduction of 140,000. Okay, gets? Okay, so let's proceed with the computation of the tax. So we already have the gross, the government contribution and the allowable deduction. So we can now compute the amount of tax. So we have here the gross compensation income of 480,000, which we multiply by 40,000 times 12. And then we need to add the other income, the one that we compute a while ago, which is the 140,000. So the total gross compensation income is 620,000. So after getting the gross or the total compensation income, we need to deduct the government contribution. Okay? Our government contribution is 23,100 plus the allowable deduction of 90,000 because according to government, they can only claim or the employee can only claim only a maximum of 90,000 not taxable to, or not taxable. Okay? So we can only compute the or we can only deduct the 90,000 instead of 140,000. Okay? So we have now the from the 620 minus 23,100 minus 90,000, we now have the taxable income of 506,900. Okay? So let's proceed with the computation of our progressive tax. So see first the table before we continue. Okay? So based on the table, the 400,000 or this one is table 3. So 400,000 is 30,000 plus the remaining or the excess, you need to multiply it by 25%. So from the 506,000, the excess is 106,900 multiplied by 25%. So you have 26,725. So how you will get the annual tax? You just need to add the 30,000 plus 26,725. So we have 56,725. Okay? And then what is the amount or what is the monthly tax of the financial analyst? Just divide the 56,725 divided by 12 in order to get the monthly tax of 4,727.08. Okay, so we have the last sample computation. The sample computation is a teacher from a government institution. Meaning to say, instead of SSS, she will pay GSIS. So this teacher received a monthly salary of 28,000 a month. So she received a mid-year and end-year 13-month pay, plus she also received a uniform allowance worth 6,000 a year. Okay, so this is the computation. We have the Philhealth, so we have 28,000 multiplied by 3.5% divided by 2. So this is a monthly Philhealth contribution of 490 plus the GSIS. So how we will arrive at 2,520. So we have 28,000 times 9%. So it is 2,520. Plus the pag-ibig contribution of 100 pesos. So all in all, if we add these three, 490 plus 2,520 plus 100, they will have a monthly contribution of 3,110. Okay? So you already have the monthly contribution. You need to multiply it by 12 months in order for you to get the government contribution of 37,320. Okay? Okay, what about the allowable deduction? Again, you just get the amount of your salary. Your 1 month bonus is 28,000. Your 1 month, 13 month is 28,000. And according to the problem, there is a uniform allowance of 6,000. Okay, so this one is uniform allowance 6,000. So the total allowable deduction is 62,000. So 28 plus 28 plus 6,000. So we have 62,000. Okay, so this is the computation of tax. So we have the gross compensation of 336,000, wherein we compute 28,000 multiplied by 12. And then add the other income to 62,000. Total is 398,000. Now, we are now going to get the government contribution and the allowable deduction. So we need to deduct it from the total gross compensation income. So the government contribution is already given, 37,320, and the allowable deduction is 62,000. Okay, so we'll now have the taxable income of 298,680. Okay, so how are we going to compute it? So this is part of table 2. So according to table 2, 250,000 is 0. But the remaining amount should be multiplied by 20%. So, the excess of 298,680 minus 250 is 48,680 multiplied by 20%. So, we have 9,736 annual tax. So, how we will get the computation of our monthly tax? We just divide it by 12. 9,736 divided by 12 is equals to 811.33 monthly contribution. Okay? Okay. So, I hope you understand our lesson. So, this is the end of our module. And, bye-bye. And I hope you are happy with the computation of our withholding tax for the year 2021. Again, this is Ma'am Ching of Cavite State University,